you don't have imposter syndrome, this may actually be your real problem. Okay? Hello, I'm Lady Shepsa from Let Go, Let Goddess, sacred sexuality healer, coach, and author, coming to talk to you today about this very popular concept of imposter syndrome. You'll hear a lot of coaches mention it, blog articles, it's all over the internet that we're all living with imposter syndrome, and that's the reason why we are not living our best lives ever. So I want to actually challenge that concept and say that your issue may actually be something different. Maybe you don't have imposter syndrome. This may be especially true for you if you are a good girl, if you're a people pleaser, if you grew up and you were the star student, you were the one on the honor roll, you're always the one who does what you're supposed to do, the dutiful daughter, the one that your parents and family and community can depend upon, then your issue might be that you're actually afraid of being too good. Maybe instead of imposter syndrome, your issue is that you're actually afraid of shining your light. You are afraid of being too much. Okay, so I want you to breathe that in, and as I'm going to explain it a little bit more. So when we step into our power, when we start living authentically, when we start to shine our light, what happens is that we naturally attract attention. And when we attract attention, it can be both positive and negative. And what happens is that we often can become a target. The trolls come and the haters come, and you'll hear a lot of, who does she think she is to be running a business and writing a book or doing her art that way, or whatever it is that represents your authentic self-expression in life. When you start to walk that path, you will attract attention, and it's not always positive. So if you have that good girl people pleaser complex, then actually you may feel more comfortable conforming and being like everybody else when you know you're meant to experience more, because you don't want to be a target. You're actually afraid of being too good. Author and inspirational leader Marianne Williamson said that our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. And I believe that's true, especially if you have that good girl, people pleaser complex. You want to please everybody. So if I'm conforming, right, if I'm being ordinary, then I don't ruffle as many feathers. But when I want to stand out, when I want to be bold, when I want to be my authentic self, it's going to most likely ruffle some feathers, because mostly everybody else is conforming and being ordinary. All right. So I want you to stop being ordinary, and I want you to embrace and to call in being extraordinary. I want you to go from mediocrity and experiencing mediocrity to experiencing miracles. And I know that is easier said than done. So I have two things I want to invite you to do to help you with this process. So number one, I want you to take a seat and take some deep breaths, breathing in and out. And I want you to connect with your higher self and ask your higher self to bring back a memory of a time where maybe you got negative feedback for standing out, for shining your light, or getting accolades or rewards or whatever. All right, maybe you got a lot of, who does she think she is, right, when it happened. So I want you to go back to that memory and just ask your higher self to bring it back to you and to allow you to begin to unpack it and to heal it. And the second thing I want to invite you to do is, if you're actually ready to walk boldly in your power, to embrace that badass goddess part of you, then I invite you to go on a 12-week journey with me through my upcoming coaching program, Badass Goddess on Fire. And this program is for the good girl. It's for the people pleaser. It is for the one who did all the right things. She dotted her I's, she crossed her T's, all right? She got her degrees and her good career and did all the things she was supposed to do, but deep down inside, she feels unsatisfied. She feels unhappy. She is living in mediocrity when she knows she's meant for miracles, okay? So we want to go on a deep 12-week journey so that we can begin to unpack it and heal it, because this is something that's not going to happen overnight. And through this coaching program, you will have other women in the program who are also going on the same journey. You'll get to work with me personally, and you will experience goddess rituals, meditations, healing ceremonies, sensual and fiery dance to help you to break out of that good girl complex and learn to walk in your power and even connect to your desires. A lot of us don't even know what we fucking want because we're too busy being the people pleaser and we're conforming to what everybody else says we're supposed to want. So we're going to really connect to our desires, and we're going to do that very soon. So whether you are watching this on YouTube or Instagram, I want you to click the link. It's in my bio on IG or YouTube. It's underneath this video somewhere. Click the link and learn about this program, Badass Goddess on Fire. We start extremely soon, so I don't want you to miss out. So this is for you if you want to go from ordinary to extraordinary, from mediocrity to miracles, from being a nice girl people pleaser to being the badass goddess who is not afraid to shine her light, who has no fucks to give about trolls or haters or anybody else that is afraid of you being your fearless self. All right, so I want you to be bold, to be badass, to be fearless, and I'm here to help you on that journey. So if you have any questions, please feel free to DM me or email me. I'm very accessible because I'm looking for the last few women to sign up and join this program. You won't want to miss it. It will be life-changing, okay? Talk to you soon. Bye.